It's the NBA. Welcome to our Sunday night broadcast here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. Now let's take a look at the top rookies in the league. Our rankings here for the race for Rookie of the Year. Distinction every young player would love to have. You look at Mills. You know, there have been moments for him this year, but overall it just doesn't look like he'll finish near the top of the list.
And although he's not even among the top 10 rookies right now, he's still one of my picks to make some big strides in his sophomore season.
Sometimes to jump from year one to year two can be significant, just in terms of your understanding of the game and what's expected of you from your team as a professional.
And the starting group for the Spurs. They've got Victor Wembanyama. Porzingis is out there with Harrison Barnes. Then it's Jeremy Sohan. And it's Lou in at the shooting guard. And for the Pelicans, a bit forward, Ingram and Williamson. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Misi in at the 5, home in the paint. They set the pick. And here's Ingram from the arc. Wembanyama with the rebound. Greg, we've got two of the top offensive teams in this one.
Yeah, but my focus is on the other end tonight, defense. The team that can come up with just a few timely stretches of stops, I think they win.
Here's Misi. Harrison Barnes picking up that last basket. Ingram against Barnes. Puts it up from 17, and that one's good. Ingram.
Like to see that as Ingram hits a shot from the mid-range. It's going to open some things up.
Wembanyama, a screen. They double him with Williamson. Pulls up from the corner, and the Spurs scoring again.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Ingram against Barnes. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Second shot opportunity. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Outside, Porzingis. Pass to Lou. A pass to Porzingis.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. So on the floor for the Spurs, Kristaps Porzingis out there with Barnes. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Jeremy Sohan. And it's Lou in at the 2. Zion Williamson seems intent on silencing all the doubters moving forward, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., he's not taking any more questions about conditioning. His physicality and play really answered that question now. He has been looking better than ever.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to talk with Willie Green for a minute. I asked him, what makes Kristaps Porzingis such a great player? He said, look at him. He's over 7 feet. He's just a huge guy. Kristaps has serious skill on offense, and defensively, that size can really be a factor. He's a two-way problem. It'll be interesting to see how they play him tonight.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Porzingis, high post. Barnes passes to Lou. Nails it from 3. Lou's got 6.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Ingram finds Hero. 4 on the clock. It's stolen by Barnes. Sohan outside. And he banks in the layup.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Pelicans trail by 10. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Hero, the pass to Reeves. Williamson against Barnes. And he can't stop the run as that one misses.
Okay, it's taking them a moment to find their rhythm, opening the game with some uneven 1-for-4 shooting.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Here's a look at some stats for him. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Hero with it. He's against Sohan. Floats one. Blocked!
Yeah, the reach is amazing. Sohan will get his fair share of blocks during his career.
Nope.
Here's Lou, covered by Williamson. Lou passes to Wembanyama. Misses the three. Pelicans trail by 13. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Ingram. From down in the low post, it goes. Ingram's got his second bucket on the night.
It's hard trying to match up with Ingram, especially when he's looking to score inside.
To the inside, Wembanyama. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Hero outside. The baseline J. That doesn't go either for Hero. San Antonio leading by 13. From about 16. Second shot opportunity. And Porzingis lays it in.
Oh, scooped up the board. Porzingis wasting no time going up with it.
And so Hero will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Pass to Messi. Right side Reeves. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And here's Sohan, covered by Ingram. Here's Lou. Fires for 3.
Hey. What's this? Black. Dark. It doesn't matter if it kills your eyes.
It's hauled in by Zion Williamson. Hero outside. Pass to Messi. And here's Ingram. Three-pointer. Hits the trifecta. Ingram's got 7 points in the game.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Porzingis sets a screen. On the take. Throws it up high. You know, in game 2 of a back-to-back, just how drained are you from yesterday as a player?
You know, B.A., proper rest and stretching can help a lot. But you're not going to be your usual self at the start of game time. Believe that.
Pass to Messi. Left side Reeves. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Sohan outside. Left side Wembanyama. There's a screen and out of bounds. New Orleans will have it. And here's a look at the teams who have been piling up assists since the All-Star break. The Spurs, number 1.
They're clearly on the same page offensively, and the chemistry has gotten better and better. The assist totals have been outstanding.
Hawkins has checked in for New Orleans. Ingram against Barnes. Gets it down to single digits.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Now Sohan. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. Pass to Barnes. Drills it from deep. Barnes has got his second basket of the game.
Outstanding long-range shooting here early. They already have hit multiple shots from downtown.
And here's Ingram from the arc. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Lou. What a tremendous game he played against the Lakers. Out to the wing. Lets the 3 fly. Clock at 6. Here's Wembanyama. And there's the rejection. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Alvarado's checked in for New Orleans. John Collins checked in for San Antonio. O'Neal comes in for Barnes. And here's Ingram. 7 points in the game. They set the pick. To the middle. Here's Misi. Boom! He jams it straight down.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Sohan outside. Pass to Lou. O'Neal with it. 5 to shoot. Here's Lou. Back to O'Neal. Fires the 3. Connects from downtown. And the Spurs lead by 12.
Oh, it's just raining threes for them early.
And Grant, you look at the players the Pelicans have gone after recently. They have a clear plan.
Well, they do, B.A. They want to surround Zion with shooters, which, of course, makes sense. It's sort of the same kind of blueprint the Bucks laid out with Giannis. If you can shoot, the Pelicans have a spot for you.
And that one's good. Williamson.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Sohan. Here's Lou. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. They swipe it. This one for 3. Sinks the tray. Lou's got 12 points.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Ingram with the ball. He's covered by O'Neal. To the paint. The shot by Misi, no good.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Lou passes to Sohan. Pass to Lou. From downtown. Zion Williamson grabs the miss.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Pulls it from the top of the key. And that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Lou passes to Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Yeah, just a nice show of force by Collins, taking it all the way to the rim and flushing it home.
Outside Ingram. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. For San Antonio, Mills, he's checked in for Porzingis, and Castle subbed in for Sohan.
A natural scorer. Every single year, Ingram seems to take another leap in his game.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, he in that last game against the Lakers was a man on a mission. He added 43 points and he was dealing assists all around. And he had a memorable game. These coaches and fans are still buzzing about it. Just incredible. What's he got for an encore? BA?
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates.
But you gotta focus. What? You gotta focus to focus. Let me know.
To get going.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Focus.
Here's Castle. He's guarded by Hero. To the wing on the left. Here's Lou. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Hero, the pass to Hall. Outside Jones. There's a screen. Six to shoot. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Here's Lou. He's guarded by Hero. Pass to Lou. Three-pointer.
What? What now?
Pelicans trail by 18. On the court for San Antonio. They've got Collins. Lou is out there with Castle. Then it's Royce O'Neal. And it's Mills in at the center, filling out the middle.
Yeah, he's crafty in the two-man game. Hero getting the space he needs.
Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Ingram. San Antonio with the rebound. Their last encounter was in New Orleans, where they were able to handle the Pelicans.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
Yeah, guys, I watched the film of that one, and they had... great activity defensively. They need that again tonight.
And so... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
We've got Tyler Hero. Herbert Jones is out there with Hawkins. Then there's McCollum, and it's Hall in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. And really, Stan, Victor Wembanyama has a chance to be one of those paradigm-shifting players. Don't you agree?
Oh, no doubt, Kevin. First of all, there are not going to be very many 7'4" guys come along. And then come with the skills that he has on a court, the length, his mobility, how fluid he is. It's unprecedented.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. B in that last game against Los Angeles was a man on a mission. He ended up with 43 points, and as usual, he orchestrated the offense with superb passing. Just a fantastic night for him. The kind he wants to have every night, I'm sure. Guys?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
McCollum outside. Kicks it out to Hawkins. A three-pointer off the mark.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a fact.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Brent, a significant game tonight with serious playoff implications on the line.
You could just feel it in the atmosphere, right, BA? Even us coming in, you saw a lot more fans outside of the building. They're here early. They're watching the warm-ups. Players seem like they're locked in. Those coaches meetings we had even had some intensity to them. So I'm fired up to be sitting here with you to watch this one.
They've got Tyler Hero, also C.J. McCollum out there. And it's Jones in at the 4. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, B in that last game against the Lakers was outstanding. He added 43 points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. A legendary performance that will be talked about for years to come, unless he's able to do it again tonight. Brian?
It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, BA, there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
One of the most popular players in the world the moment he entered this league, Wembanyama continues to grow his fan base.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Reeves is checked in, and San Antonio with a change here too. Porzingis is checked in. Now here's Hero. And you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Porzingis sets a screen. Inside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Porzingis has got 8.
And Porzingis at 7-3 doesn't just go through, he goes over contact.
Outside Jones. Pass to Hawkins. Outside Reeves. Jones with a screen on Barnes. From deep, Reeves. Rebound by San Antonio. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Lakers in their last game.
And you know they had a great plan going into that one. And then made the right adjustments along the way.
Well, the great thing about watching that game was that we saw it through their offense, and they showed a few different looks that they settled into and played well.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
Well, some people call Porzingis a unicorn, and they're not wrong. His terrific stature and his shooting ability, that is a rare combination.
Brandon Ingram is checked in for Hall. Sohan's checked in for San Antonio. Now here's Hero. In his last outing, 10 points for him. Reeves with a screen on Wembanyama. And Brandon Ingram was the key piece of the Anthony Davis trade. That move changed his career, Brent.
No doubt about it. B.I. won the most improved player of the year in his first season away from the Lakers. So sometimes that change of scenery can open up opportunity and get you a chance to show your excellence.
After a trade to New Orleans back in 2019, Brandon Ingram has become a primary scorer, Grant.
Yeah, he scored well over 20 points per game since leaving the Lakers. B.I. has the rare blend of length and shooting, and beyond scoring, Ingram's assist numbers are very impressive too.
And so it's New Orleans with it after the basket by San Antonio. Pass to Jones. Ingram against Wembanyama. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one good. 15 points in the game.
Like to see that as Ingram hits a shot from the mid-range. It's going to open some things up.
Now here's Sohan. He's covered by Reeves. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And San Antonio making a change here. Williams is checked in. New Orleans has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Hero outside. Pass to Hawkins. Ingram up top. from 11 feet away. And no good. Good D by Wembanyama.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Sohan, the pass to Lou. Outside Porzingis. Right side Wembanyama. They kick it out to Porzingis. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Wembanyama's got 3 assists now in this one. And so Hero will bring it up for the Pelicans. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
Today's game is about effort and energy. They got crushed on the glass the last time these teams played.
Well, let's see if the lesson was learned from that loss. If they come out with the same type of effort, they can expect a similar result here.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Now here's Sohan. Not a lot of room. Pass to Lou. There's the triple. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Now here's Hero. Sohan covering. With the teardrop. Hero no good. The Spurs have gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. Sohan outside. Wembanyama, the pass to Williams. Porzingis in the post. He's guarded by Hero. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist from Williams. Hero outside. Pass to Ingram. Reeves with a screen on Wembanyama. Ingram with the ball. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Jones, the pass to Hawkins. From deep, Reeves. He drops it from range. Reeves has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, passing not the main focus for Hawkins, but when someone gets this open, he'll move the ball.
To the left wing. Here's Lou. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Whoo, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
New Orleans calls timeout. For New Orleans, Williamson comes in for Hawkins, and Alvarado's subbed in for Hero. McConnell, he's checked in for San Antonio. Here's Alvarado. No points so far. Williamson outside. And Porzingis with the block.
Well, Porzingis, the height, the reach, just overpowering.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
New Orleans has gone 5 of 12 from 3-point range tonight. Outside Ingram. Alvarado outside. Pass to Williamson. Over Williams. Drills the baseline jumper. Williamson's got 7 points in the game.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Back to McConnell. Here's Lou. And here's McConnell. For 3. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Outside Reeves. Porzingis against Williamson. Pass to Ingram. Back to Williamson. Shot clock at 6. And Porzingis with the block.
That's a forgotten skill, as Porzingis able to get up there and throw that one away. He's finished top 10 in blocks a couple of times.
Picked up by Sohan. Here's Lou. He's covered by Reeves. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. New Orleans has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Williamson with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. Ingram. Sohan with a rebound.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Here's Lou. He's covered by Reeves. Oh, there's the alley. Outside for McConnell. Pass to Lou. Porzingis with it, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Collins, he's checked in for Sohan. The Pelicans shooting just 38% in this quarter. Here's Misi. Now here's Ingram. Pass to Williamson. And Collins with the big block.
No, sir. Collins sending that one away. This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
The Pelicans have a young star tandem in Brandon Ingram and Zion Williamson, and CJ McCollum said to win in today's NBA, you need those big, versatile forwards who can do a little bit of everything. We have two of the best in the league, and when you're playing well, it makes the game easier for all of us. Brian?
It's a great perspective. Thanks, Allie. Here's Ingram following the bucket by the Spurs. Back to Reeves. Pass to Misi. Here's Williamson. To stop the drought. And they recover it. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Now here's McConnell. No made baskets yet. And it's going to be a 3-second. Second call. Castle's checked in for San Antonio. New Orleans has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Over Castle. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Pass to McConnell. Porzingis sets a screen. Back to McConnell. Spurs need to get one up here. From deep three-point land. The Pelicans pull it in. They defeated Washington in their last game.
And in that one, the bench came to play. Gave the team a bunch of points and energy to put them over the top.
Well, I talked to the assistant coaching staff. What they were stoked about is that the bench guys came in and played well. So punch off the bench, a big factor in that win.
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet and the Big Diesel.
Looking at San Antonio, they're right where they want to be, and they're right where they should be. Now it's a matter of getting everything in place.
Changing focus now to that first half. A brutal game so far for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Their opponent is
And that's a wrap on.
And so it's San Antonio with a gigantic 33-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be back in a moment. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. So on the floor for San Antonio, Wembanyama out there with Kristaps Porzingis. Then it's Jeremy Sohan. Then it's Harrison Barnes. And it's Lou in at the 2-guard. And for the Spurs, their shooting has been ridiculous. 75% in this game. Down low. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You got to keep him out of the paint.
And so Hero will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Pass to Williamson. And here's Ingram. Jacks up a three. Lou with a rebound. Lou's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Porzingis with a screen on Reeves. To the middle. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
And that's a primetime alley-oop from the 7'3" Porzingis.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Inside. And that one is hammered home.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Here's Lou. He's guarded by Hero. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Back to Hero. Pass to Ingram. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender. Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Here's the pick. Pulls up. Rebound San Antonio. Lou's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Barnes. Pass to Lou. Outside for Wembanyama. Lets it go from deep. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Ingram against Barnes. To stop the run. And that one's good. Ingram's got 17.
Well, Brandon Ingram looks light, but don't take him lightly on the offensive end. He'll score.
To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. Another possession, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
He's doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Good on the bucket. He's got 11.
Well, Ingram liking to play in the system right there, unselfish and making a play.
Porzingis sets a screen. Lou passes to Porzingis. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. Ingram on the wing. He's guarded by Barnes. The shot by Ingram, no good.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Wembanyama, pass to Lou. Here's Porzingis. Rebounded by Ingram.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Hero outside. Back to Ingram. On the wing, Reeves. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram.
And Ingram and his court awareness continue to grow. A terrific dime there.
Pass to Sohan. Here's Lou. Let's go with a 3. Counted from distance. Lou's got 39.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Reeves, the pass to Williamson. Outside Ingram. Pass to Hero. The 3 is up. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds in the game. To the inside. Barnes nails the baby hook. Barnes has got 7.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Williamson finds Ingram. Hero with it. Inside. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many...
The ruling on the floor,
this challenge
stands.
policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And this is a star-driven league. But talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference. And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
Now here's Hero. Tight defense on him. Back to Ingram. Williamson outside. And here's Reeves outside. And again, New Orleans no good. And Wembanyama has the ball here for San Antonio. Here's Lou. Give him 39. Back to Wembanyama. Pass to Lou. Wembanyama against Hero. Wembanyama, no good. For New Orleans, they've gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. The shot by Reeves, no good. San Antonio's gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. Here's Lou. Sohan outside. To the left side wing. Here's Lou. And again for 3.
And this three-point shooting performance has been insane. Everything is going in for him.
It's been a historic night for him, closing in on the 4th most threes in a single game. Hero, the pass to Ingram. Elbow shot. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Wembanyama, screen on Reeves. To the middle. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
Hero, the pass to Reeves. Now here's Williamson. Pass to Ingram. Got it. Good job in the low post. Ingram's got 19 points.
You gotta love the long, long arms of Brandon Ingram.
Lou passes to Sohan. Here's Lou. And
on the court for San Antonio. And Wembanyama's out there with O'Neal. Then it's Jeremy Sohan. Then there's Lou. And it's Branham in at the small forward position. And something that every NBA player has now that maybe they didn't a couple years ago, RJ, their own personal trainer.
Well, it's just a beautiful investment of your own resources back into your body. I love that players are hiring chefs, dietitians, sleep aides, and the teams are hiring them. I love every aspect of that.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, B in that last game against Los Angeles was a man on a mission. He ended up with 43 points and made everyone around him better with his passing, with a whole lot of assists. A fantastic performance from him, something he wants to repeat tonight. Kevin?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contribution. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
So it's the Spurs now. And the Pelicans picked up 3 with their another possession, another assist.
And he has his eyes set on that season assist record with every pass he makes.
Already, GA, he has the second most and now continues to march towards that top spot. Williamson kicks to Hero. It's Hawkins on the wing. Shot clock at 6. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Hero, no good.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip.
Ingram is the 3, with Zion playing the 4. Then there's Tyler Hero, and it's Hawkins in at the shooting guard position. That's the Pelicans 5. Stan, you started as an assistant in the NBA back in 1995. Now, all of these years later, for a coach, what's been the biggest change, you think?
Well, I think the biggest change, Brian, has been that we don't practice as much. There's much.
Connects again from distance.
And this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for 3rd now for most threes in a game.
And the points keep piling up and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from downtown. Williamson outside. Pass to Ingram. 6 on the shot clock. The rebound by the Spurs. Lou's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Castle. Here's Branham. He's guarded by Hero. Wembanyama, screen on Williamson. And he lobs it up.
And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Hey, Bones, what do you think is a part of the game that some casual fans don't really understand that well?
Well, Kevin, outside of the contest right here in front of us, let's think about the long schedule that teams are dealing with. How many times that coaches employ different lineups and strategies so that by the end of the year, they have optionality in what they can do on the floor.
On the court right now for the Spurs, John Collins is out there with Wembanyama. Then it's Castle. Then there's Lou. And it's Branham in at the 3 spot. Connects again from distance.
And with that made 3, he now stands alone for 3rd most threes in a single game.
He's been locked in, and it's been lights out for him all game long, D.A. What a shooting performance. Shots good by Hero.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, B in that last game against Los Angeles was a man on a mission. He ended up with 43 points, and his passing was a cut above, with a ton of assists on the night. A performance like that makes you hungry for more. You're looking to follow that up tonight. Guys?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
And going up against a team that had no answer for him, we'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Pass to Castle. And 1:01 left in the 3rd. Just 5 to shoot. Lou passes to Wembanyama. Nisi grabs the rebound. And for the Pelicans, they're shooting around 41% on the night. And it's Ingram missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Castle. He's covered by Hero. Pass to Lou. Here's Branham from deep three-point territory. Nisi grabs the rebound. Nisi's got 5 rebounds tonight. Ingram deciding where to go with it. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on B. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
7 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Castle. And so it's San Antonio with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Herbert Jones is out there with Ingram. Then there's Hawkins, and it's Hall in at the 5. Home in the paint. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.
Keep it up, MP. Keep chopping with it. It's game time, MP. You ready to put that work in? Up, MP.
See, little Boozy, you got little Boozy. Tomorrow, you don't even need to die. Fairly fair. Lucy, 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 Juicy, Lucy, Juicy.
defense.